will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Greg looking at the
Been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
pass to Davis. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Over LeBron. Tatum's shot is off. The Lakers on offense. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
At the line for 3 shots.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And it's Davis missing.
First personal foul.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Now here is Holiday. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And good that time.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 3 from Tatum. And the rejection by James. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So it's the Celtics now. It's a 3-point game. Back to White. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. There's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
James, no good. To the inside. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
From deep 3-point territory. Reeves can't hit. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
LeBron is doubled. Down low. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Holiday 2 minutes. Takes it inside. LeBron drives in. And the dunk by LeBron.
He plays with such an aggressive attitude. Even a sliver of daylight gets him to the rim.
Pass to Porzingis. Rebound the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Now here's Tatum after Jaylen Brown's miss. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Timeout, timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment. Substitution on the court. Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
.110 left in the first quarter of the game. Over in the corner, Reddish. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Hauser.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Here's Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Horford. Rebound the Lakers. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side Davis. From the baseline. That doesn't go either for Davis. Here's Pritchard. Back to Horford. Driving inside. That one drops for him.
Well, the display of a little quickness on the drive. Al Horford, sensational.
Here's Davis. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Intercepted. Here's Vincent. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers on top. They lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here.
Be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
And they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Back to LeBron. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Pass to Tillman. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Vanderbilt, and it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Deep two from Russell. James slams it in.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off that pick and roll situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. James.
Assisted.
James gets inside and finishes.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
The deep three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Both teams will make substitutions. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Drains the three-pointer. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
About to tell you, a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a three of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Well, the quickness of D'Angelo Russell in transition really puts pressure on the defense.
Los Angeles ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Lakers leading by 4. Davis gets a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Back to White to stop the run. And it's Russell with the rebound. Off with the layup. Inside. Porzingis can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
hasn't shot the ball well at the stripe, going 0 for 3 so far.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
He just can't buy a free throw, and you can tell it's getting to him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Davis. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Russell.
An excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Russell from long range.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there it is for him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
No one near James as he lets it go. Carries it from 3-point range. LeBron's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. Tatum's shot is off.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Boston. And Davis throws it down.
The assist.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. And we appreciate your story.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Tatum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis with it. And finished off by Davis.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead. A bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics trailed by 20. Porzingis, that's a 2. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Prince outside. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's James.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the Lakers turn it over again. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
Vanderbilt with the screen. And a deep 3 from Russell. Over in the corner, Vincent. Back to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Horford. Outside, Holiday. And they get it. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Anthony Davis.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. It's stolen by Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They get it again. Here's Brown. And Davis sends it back. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shooting for
It's his first trip to the line. And so Vincent nails both of them. Celtics. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Los Angeles.
First free throw is good.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Into the lane.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
59.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Second team foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D. Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Out to the right wing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So both teams making some changes here. Took him no time at all on that one.
Hard to imagine them losing this game
if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Reeves can't hit. Here's Boston now. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend is going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
And the Lakers call time here.
Celtics Entertainment. Lakers.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. And Davis sends it back.
Boston foul. Tillman, second.
And that one misses.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
Here's James.
Reeves at the line for one.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Charity stripe shot. And Tatum pulls it down. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to... favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. So they foul intentionally. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura.